Hi class, I just wanted to give you a quick video tutorial on how to use a helpful review game website for a unit on cell structure. So in our Google Classroom, if you scroll here, I have a cell part matching game that I posted a link to, and you can click on this link and it will take you to this website right here with three different ways for you to interact with a digital cell. We have the Explore game at the top, a cell parts ID game, and a pathway of the protein game. Um, the Explore game is really good for introducing you to the different cells. So there's the different cell types like animals, and you can click this top link here, switch it to a plant cell. You can switch it to a fungus cell, and you can switch it to a bacterium. And then inside these cells, it shows you all these different organelles, and it will highlight them when you scroll over top, and then you can click on it, and it provides you with information about that cell. So this gives you some good interactivity to see the different parts of the cell. And when you feel really comfortable with knowing what these things are, you can actually kind of use this to test your knowledge by going back to that game page that we were just at, and you can go to the cell parts ID game. And the first thing you want to do is set up your game, so you can pick which cell type you want to quiz yourself on. So if you just want to test the animal cell, you just click that. If you want to do animal and plant cell, you click both of those. And then you also determine how difficult you want the game mode to be: beginner, advanced, or expert. The beginner gives you about 8 different organelles, advanced gives you about 16, and then expert will give you a mixture of these different cell types along with different organelle types. And then the last option you have to decide is part name or clue name. Clues give you a description, you click on it. Part name just gives you the name and you click on it. When you guys are first starting off, I would recommend you do an animal cell. You go advanced because you're smart people and you can definitely get 16 of these, and I would do part name. And then you just click play. And then as you play, it will give you 3 different organelles over here on the right that it wants you to click. So we have ribosomes. We can remember those little tiny dots right there. And then we have smooth ER, which is the ER without the ribosomes on it. So here's some rough ER. So I think this is smooth ER. So I click that. And then we have like nuclear DNA. Well, we know that would be in the nucleus. So I can scroll up and click that right there. And now once you get your 3 correct answers, you can click next, and it gives you 3 more to go. And then you can also see what happens if you get a wrong answer. So it says mitochondrion. We could maybe click this. Nope, that's not right. Maybe it's this. Nope, and you can kind of hear it makes that sound, and it's going to keep doing that till you get a correct answer. And you keep playing through this until you get to all 16 of the organelles you're trying to find. At that point, it will give you an accuracy score. It tracks how much time it takes you to do it, and it will give you an overall score on how well you did. Alright, and then you can always hit this menu button, go back, and keep making it more difficult for yourself or easier, and just try a bunch of different ways to view the cell and just interact with these different organelles. Alright, I hope you enjoy this resource. Take care.